Welcome! Apologies, we had a few technical difficulties. Down to Susie on the grid.
How important this start is and get away and maybe he could do the defence. But this is what Assen is all about here. This incredible grandstand which is continuous, and the atmosphere that he was talking about earlier, Giacomo Agostini. It's the cathedral of speed, and it's time for us all to pray. Welcome to the Dutch Grand Prix.
Hello and welcome to the... Oh, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know whether that's coming through. So hello and welcome to the MotoGP race here in the Netherlands. And don't worry, Joshua Birch will be in shortly. So on the front row of the grid starts Quartararo in pole position with Bagnaia in second and Alex Marquez in third. Second row is Marc Marquez in fourth with Bezzecchi and Morbidelli also on the row. On the third row of the grid is Aldeguer, Di Giannantonio and Acosta. On the fourth row is Vinales, Ralph Fernandez and Zarco. On the fifth row is Mia, Miller and Salvadori. Very good position for Salvadori. On the sixth row is Binder, Oliveira and Rins. Iagora is on at the seventh row alongside Bastianini and Aleix Spargo. On the final row of the grid, row 8, is Chantra.
Should we get this mess on the road? Megan, who's your predicted winner tonight?
Bagnaia.
Sounds good to me.
It's been looking strong all weekend.
Marquez leads the championship to Marquez by 43 points in the standings as well. I swear to God, if one more thing... Oh, it's not from this commentary box, I'm going to scream.
It is quite warm.
Warm?
Today.
It's not that. It's the fact that we're living in the bloody jungle. The amount of things that are crawling around, flying around.
Well, the door is open.
Absolute joke. Still, this should be a good race. Fingers bloody crossed. If TNT can actually manage to keep their fingers on the button and not turn off their own Wi-Fi signal and stop the broadcasting, which makes us run around like headless bloody chickens.
Did they do that?
Yeah, they did. So I'm sweating now, absolutely crazily, in a shirt, in a baking hot commentary box, thanks to TNT being absolutely stupid. I'm sorry, guys, but get your act together. Get your act together. You're a professional broadcaster. Get your acts together. Right, onto the grid we come. We'll get the lap race trace up as well. What do you think? Bagnaia for the win?
I think so. Bagnaia has won here for the previous 3 races, so it's more than likely that he will take the win. But then again, Marc has been dominant all season, but he does not look dominant here.
9 out of 10 sprint race wins he's won here this season, of course. Alex has beaten him, but we've been on a string of different race winners across the whole season. It's sort of anything goes, isn't it, as well? We'll be providing you with a lap tracer as well throughout this broadcast in order for you at home to follow on closely exactly where we are. It's the Dutch TT celebrating 100 years of this amazing circuit. The Yamahas also with a special livery. It's why Fabio Quartararo is the way he is. Revs the rep! And pull the throttle back as we go racing in Assen. It's a great start for Marc Marquez. Bagnaia is coming through as well. Terrible start from all of the Yamahas as as well. Into turn 1. Bagnaia leads. Marquez trying to go down the outside. Digi's had a bit of a moment as well.
Almost lost it.
And that's allowed him to go further back down the order. Morbidelli too. So both the VR46s having a terrible start. Brilliant start from Bagnaia from 4th up into 1st, and he leads into turn 4. And Alex gets ahead of Mark as well, Megan.
And I think something has just happened. We have, I think,
Yellow
about
flag.
to have a crash there.
Wow.
Well, technically, is that a crash or a very slow? I've accidentally gone too wide, and now I've just accidentally fallen over on my own bike.
It's Agura and Miguel Oliveira who have gone off the circuit as well. So
They're fine.
they're fine. Just a slight yellow flag out down in turn 4. Fly just in my mouth there.
Oh, I've had that so often today. Also, the only one that technically crashed was Ayagura, and that's only because he went so slow on the gravel that he literally just tipped over. So he's fine. They've both got 5th. Oh, Ayagura hasn't got it going yet.
No, I
probably
think he's
gravel.
out of the race probably as well, fully.
Yeah, he's probably just going to have to bring his bike to the Marshall point saying, I fell over my own bike.
So Bagnaia leads, and look at Alex. Alex is going for it. A Rushkin hook on the inside line. And Oliveira has rejoined the race, and Bagnaia shut the door. You did say, Megan, he's your pick a winner. He goes well in Grand Prix racing.
He has, and Bezzecchi's about to get the inside for the next corner. Managed to get round the outside of Quartararo, and can he hold it? Probably his next victim will be Alex Marquez, and just behind that we can see Acosta getting... Oh.
Race direction just put race red flag before 3 laps complete, new race to be started. But there's
It wasn't a red flag.
There's no red flag. That's an incorrect message. That's just been flashed up on the TV tower. There is no red flag. I'd like to inform you. The race has not been stopped.
If there was a red flag, then that's news to me.
We're looking at the driver tracker. Oliveira's in the pit lane.
Yeah, he's probably got too much gravel in the bike, probably stuck in the chain.
Can we bring that fan in for the race?
Yes, I would suggest that. Also, continuous drinking.
No further action after moving into Oliveira and Ayagura.
They both just went wide. I think they both accidentally got pushed off the track, and then that ended up in them in the gravel. And them just tipping over, which honestly, that was the funniest crash, technically, I've ever seen.
Ayagura's hand there was a little bit off the chart, wasn't it, as well?
Yeah, it's probably just a little bit of a ouch moment for him.
Here's the start then. As you can see, Bagnaia leading. He moved up. Quartararo off the start line, though, dropped down to 5th position. Great start from Acosta, up into 6th. And as well, further back, Bastianini, Aleix Spargo, Chancha all moved up the positioning order as well.
I tell you what, Bastianini definitely got the best start of them all. He managed to move up at least one more place than the rest of them. I think he managed to move up 4. Oh, and here is the next lot of things coming through, and Oliveira rejoins
the race. Yeah, so he's managed to get going again as they all fly across that line. So
it's
that
coming and going.
Yeah. So that's our new lap guide as well coming in from the stewards. I'm sweating buckets. Thank you, TNT. Do you know, that's just a pitch-perfect stupid day, isn't it, as well, with what I'm having as well. Let's hope Formula 1 does something absolutely stupid, and I know the picture breaks up right when Max Verstappen torpedoes Lando Norris and slices off Oscar Piastri's head.
Wood, that doesn't happen.
Yeah, I doubt Max Verstappen's going to have a machete with him in the car, but then again, he could just break up his front wing. We know what he's like.
You're putting way too much thought into this.
I'm tired and I'm not happy, and we've only got 2 races
You have not
left.
had much sleep. Please go to bed early tonight.
Yeah, well, we've only got one more race after this, and that's the Austrian Grand Prix, as we now take a look again, side by side. And I think, Megan, this is the big crunch point that we keep seeing. Bagnaia, again, attack, attack, attack. But once he's in the lead of the race, it's the old Bagnaia. It's the championship-winning Bagnaia. He's smooth, calm, cool, collected.
Yeah, when he's in the lead, he's very difficult to get past, because then he has no pressure coming from, like, in front of him. I think he's much more of a person who prefers pressure coming from behind and just like not having to worry about trying to get past someone. Here's the race start from Marc Marquez's point of view. Manages to go right in between. Oh, that was a little bit of contact there between him
Mark
and
and
I
Alex.
believe, yeah, was it Alex?
Well, Fabi, was it could have been from Quartararo? Let me go on board.
It's Quartararo changed his
Quartararo,
livery.
Yeah, the special 70th anniversary for Yamaha.
He was next to both.
All Yamahas have the same livery, which makes it incredibly hard to tell who's who.
Oh. I think I found the reason for D'Antonio slightly going a little bit too wobbly round that first corner, and I think it was slight contact between him and Quartararo. Quartararo's in the mix of it today. And, that was a crash.
So that was just Oliveira running wide.
Oh, and even a stoppage there. And I believe
Alex has
that
dropped
was
back.
Rins.
Alex has dropped back. What's happened to him? He's been forced out wide.
Yellow sector 1.
So we've got a yellow.
And Salvadori's down. Rider okay.
So out of the race goes the man Salvadori. Pedro Acosta moves ahead. And it's a Ducati 1-2. What happened to Alex Marquez on that last run around?
I am not sure. I think he's been pushed past by Acosta.
Yeah.
Maybe he got surprised by him. I mean, Acosta, is he going for... Yeah, he's got his signature hard tyres on front. Right, so yellow flag still out in sector 1, though I think the person that also slowed down at that first crash was Rins.
Yeah.
Because it was the same kind of livery as what Quartararo's got on, and he is seeming to have dropped back quite significantly.
Racing still going on then here. Yellow flag out in that first sector as we continue to march on. Lap 4 of 26. Bagnaia, Marc Marquez, Bezzecchi, Acosta, Alex Marquez, Morbidelli, then 7/10 of a gap to Quartararo, Viñales, Aldeguer, Mia rounding out the top 10. But you just got the feeling that for the first time this year, it's actually a battle between the two Ducatis. Bagnaia versus Marc Marquez, and Alex going wide, and they're all going wide in the last corner, which waited to go Sunshine down here in Assen with a packed-out grandstand.
That's Alex Marquez managing to...
Not about me having water. I'll take that. Go on. Right, anyway, I can't commentate on everything at the same time. Bagnaia leading, Mark in second as well, with Bezzecchi in third. Do you want to do it? Do you want to do it?
I will deal with it. Thank you.
Be careful getting out with your damaged leg.
I've given her that thing I had when I had my damaged knee.
It fits. With your legs, I'm surprised by that. What? You've got very muscly legs. You stand up.
Yeah, but still. And
Your
besides,
legs
Mum's a
compared to
tiny
Mum's leg.
woman.
Battle for fourth. That was Mark getting hit by Acosta. There was contact legs.
There was. And yeah, Mum's shorter than me. So. Right, so what is this? We're currently looking at the top 2. Now, Mark is surprisingly slow compared to what Bagnaia is currently doing. If we look at their lap times, kinda.
Mark's going for it. Mark on the inside line, down to the chicane, and Marc Marquez takes the lead in the Dutch TT. And we've got a race shaping up like 2019 here, folks, when it was side by side every second. Bagnaia cuts to the inside line in turn 1, and Marco Bezzecchi's involved, and Pedro Acosta as well. This is going to be a classic Dutch race.
That's surprising given his sector times that it was actually able to catch up. I've never had ice in this before. Like, not
stays cold all night long. I had it. I went to bed at midnight with it, and then, oh, hang on a minute, Acosta trying to go on the outside, and Alex Marquez trying to go on the inside. Alex is down, he's got contact with Acosta. He's got a bike failure.
Oh!
Alex goes down in huge fashion.
Oh, that was close to his bike. He almost kicked his own bike. Though also, very well avoided there. I mean, it was very lucky. He almost hit his head
Looked like brake failure.
Yeah. He was going down on the corner right next to Acosta, and then all of a sudden he just lost his front wheel.
There was slight contact between the two, and then there was smoke, and then down he went on his own oil. So yeah. Do you want me to go get that fan because it's going to get hotter?
No, just wait.
But I can run and get it. It'll take me a minute if you can cover this crazy session. As Mark, look.
Okay, you go. That is. Oh, we think we have more down, and we have bigger crash down. That is Aldeguer, Quartararo, and Mia.
They've
I
all
don't know
dropped.
whether
they've
crashed out.
They've crashed out.
I think we're about to see that happen as well here in the background. Incident involving Acosta and Alex Marquez currently under investigation. Not much to investigate.
Well, if there's 3 riders out, is that going to bring out the red flag? Because we've now got 4 sector
2, and I believe it's just like...
Alicia's dropped down as well.
I believe it's just a sandwiched crash.
Mia's gone down, so we know that.
He was first. And then...
Aldeguer and Mia just checking with each other.
I think they hit each other.
Where's Quartararo? Is he all right?
Quartararo... Where is he? He's avoided it.
Yeah, he's still going.
He just went wide.
So it's Aldeguer, Mia as well. They came together, yeah.
Both riders are okay, and we have Alex reaching go and do the thing now if you want. Go get.
I don't know whether to move or not.
Don't move. It makes you sweat less.
It might red flag the race as well, which is what I'm thinking here. Because that's what happened in the Moto3 race. Remember, you saw it when they went through.
I don't
Here's
think.
Alex.
Oh, he's holding on quite a lot. Here's Alex Marquez's crash
So
again.
watch Acosta.
That is not Acosta's fault. Where was he going to go? And also, Alex just loses it on his own with his rear wheel.
Yeah, something fails on the Ducati at the rear. Let's listen in. It's a bump. It's a bump. The real
Was
wheels.
that round turn 7? No, it's round turn 5. So there's another. So there must be another bump. You can see
there's
something
there.
Something fails in the rear wheel, and then that causes the front to buckle on him.
Okay. So Acosta touched the front wheel. So that's what we couldn't see on the
Buckling.
board. Yeah, he's buckled it. So he's unsettled the front. Zarco's dropped down.
Yeah, that's just passing, I think.
Yes, it is. Miller's gone through. Marquez leads by Bagnaia. Bezzecchi in the closest race we've had in a long time here in MotoGP. Always trust the Dutch TT to give us a great one. And Binder is ahead of Zarco as well.
Zarco obviously losing a bit of time there. I wonder if he was involved in any of the contacts that are happening as I struggle to get the lid of this water. This was a good idea for Mum.
What, to bring you the water?
Yes.
Mine is on the way. I'm going to get mine shortly as well. Ready for the Grand Prix.
It's going to be hotter tomorrow as well.
Oh, Wimbledon.
I'll buy ice cream.
Yes.
Actually,
strawberries and cream for Wimbledon, Megan. Come on.
I don't like strawberries and cream. I like strawberries.
Bagnaia trying to look on the inside line. Do you know, we need air conditioning. Somebody can. The channels are doing quite well now as well. If you want a gift aid or some super chats to get an air conditioning software, we'd be very much appreciative because we are baking alive in the commentary box right now. But hello to everybody watching. I don't know how many at the moment. 785 live watching. Hello, everybody.
Lap 8 of 26, and we have.
Right, I'm going to run.
Okay, we have lost 5 riders with 17 left on the grid, and just leave. Nothing's gonna happen while you're gone. And currently we're looking at Alex Marquez heading into the thing, and that is Bezzecchi trying to get round the inside of Bagnaia, manages to get through. And can he hold it? Yes, he does in the final corner. Now it's lap 20. No, it's lap 9 of 26, I should say. So 17 riders left in this race. I mean, I really, really hope that no one else goes down. So whenever I say that, someone else goes down. And here is a replay of Aldeguer and Mia's crash. And that is, that was extremely close for Aldeguer. Okay, so this is from review. And okay. So, what happened was Aldeguer went down, and then that shock of it and collision, Mia collided with the bike of Aldeguer.
No, fine.
No, I want to sit down anyway. And due to that, Aldeguer kind of almost got hit with 2 bikes himself. No, not Aldeguer. Technically, they both almost got hit by the bikes.
Same bikes, yeah.
Though I think it was a high side for Aldeguer. I mean, that's why he was doubled over, and Mia was checking, like, are you okay?
Because it was a nasty one to come into it, yeah.
Yeah, Mia literally got the full head on for Aldeguer.
So nothing's going to happen, you say? Bagnaia loses the second position to Marco Bezzecchi?
Yeah, that was about 30 seconds after you left, maybe less.
I
You were quick.
Oh, so it's not that bad. And now we've got air conditioning. Are you okay now? A bit of breathing?
Yeah. So I've been running around all day. I barely stopped.
Acosta's got through on Bagnaia. So Acosta's made up a place now as well. So Acosta's onto the podium.
Woohoo!
Come on,
Get a win.
Yeah, I was about to say, get us a win. Because we've all been supporting Pedro Acosta over the years. Who hasn't? He's such a star. But Bezzecchi versus Marquez. Bezzecchi won Silverstone, remember?
He did, and he's getting very close to the rear tyre of Marquez. I mean, maybe they'll take each other out, and that will just gift Acosta it.
Give Acosta.
Yeah.
I'm going to
buy a nice one.
I want to buy him Acosta now as well.
Well, Costa merch.
Half a lap for...
Oliveira's entered the pit lanes, finally giving up after that first lap.
Yeah, sadly that's going to be a case for him to be out of the race.
He's done well, though. He's managed to get 10 laps out of that bike.
All's fair in love and well at MotoGP.
So, honestly, with all of this means we're now down to 16 riders. So if we lose one more, then that means everyone gets points.
Yeah, and that's been the theme today, hasn't it? Moto 2, Moto 3, constant retirements, constant, red flag in Moto 3.
Basically, the Netherlands, when it comes to MotoGP, is like... What is that thing? The Purge.
I was going to say Squid Game, but all right.
That too, yes.
I'll tell you one thing, though. It was nice to actually cover Moto 2 for a change and not have to leave halfway through or anything. Come on, what has Mark...
It's like the glass bridge in season 1.
This is a thing for Aprilia right now, okay? They're losing Jorge Martin. Martin wants to leave because he says, that I haven't ridden the bike.
He only did one race for him. He was just like, nope.
If Aprilia can prove to Martin that they're still competitive, he'll stay. This is doing it now, isn't it?
Yeah.
With B2. And I think
With
Silverstone. Yeah.
Bezzecchi's kind of been the pillar of Alpine at the moment.
And it's sort of been it's been weird, isn't it, for Aprilia?
Not Alpine, Aprilia. I'm already in F1 mode.
Yeah, well, that's because we can see Tom and
Yeah,
Naomi.
I was just looking over at that screen, and that's why in my mind I was thinking Alpine.
You can see Tom and Naomi doing the pre-show with Jess Ball as well. Getting ready for the Grand Prix. We want a quick off here for MotoGP to head over to Formula 1.
So we better hope that Acosta doesn't win this race. You can win next time.
Halfway, yeah, it's around about that. But I don't know. I've never seen Mark this season as much under pressure from two other manufacturers ever. This is unusual because you've got Aprilia and KTM right in there. Who says MotoGP's boring? Oh, Marquez wins everything.
People who never watch it, apparently.
What's this then? Martin regretting leaving Aprilia. Well, does Bez. Yeah.
Right. So the
Well done,
VR46.
Bez. Yeah, go on.
The VR46s, they seem to be gaining a little bit of their time back, but Morbidelli's kind of been the steadiest of them all throughout the race. I mean, it's just kind of been like, I'm staying here, this is safe.
Slow and steady wins the race.
I'm still in the top 10, but I'm not in 10th, so I'm not constantly under pressure. I'm happy in 9th.
Under pressure. That's what Mark is right now. You can feel it, can't you? The tension bubbling in the air. Here at TT Assen.
Do you know, the reason why I didn't expect Mum to bring me water was because I didn't think she'd wash it that quick.
Surprisingly done.
It took me ages. It took me like 40 minutes, and I timed exactly to do the washing up this morning.
She's been washing up, Megan, for over 50 years.
True. It's scary how quickly she does it. So lap 12 of 26, almost at the halfway stage, and it's only lost 8 riders. Only 8.
You make it sound like an acceptable margin.
For the Netherlands, it is.
Yeah, every time we're here, it's usually crash, bang, wallop, isn't it?
I'm surprised we haven't had 10 finish before.
Oh, we got close in that 2016 race where it was raining.
Ooh.
Miller won
Was
that
that 12? Yeah, 12 finishing.
I'm gonna sneeze.
Right, so everyone seems to be kind of keeping a steady pace now. No one's actually trying for an overtake for the past 2-3 laps. So I'm not sure what their game plan is. Probably increasing the gaps as Joshua has just motioned to.
I'd say tyre pressure.
Ah, tyre pressure.
Maybe I should go like that.
Yeah, tyre pressure is this, gaps is this.
I don't want to feel like Boris Johnson or something like that all the time. Who did that all the time? Always spoke with his hands like that.
Every politician ever.
David Cameron used to do that a lot. Just stating the point. Oh, we've got a problem with the ACP.
Ooh. Why is it having so many problems today?
Halfway stage of the MotoGP Dutch Grand Prix. Marc Marquez leads. Marco Bezzecchi is second. Pedro Acosta third. Pecco Bagnaia fourth. Franco Morbidelli in fifth.
That's nice. It's a really good idea.
Do you remember the sprint race yesterday where we were struggling to find a lap where the lap chart didn't change?
Yeah, now we're struggling to find one where it does.
Laps 10, 11 and 12 have all stayed in exactly the same places. Nobody's moved.
Why are they keeping to this? I mean, it's like looking at the sprint race. Oh my God, they don't know what to do after this sprint race, do they? They're just like, we're at the sprint race capacity, can we stop now? I'm scared we're going to lose another 8.
13 laps, yeah, this is half distance, so this now effectively becomes the second half, but yeah, look. Has anybody moved this lap?
No.
We're seeing it come through in real time, so we'll leave it open actually to show you.
Can someone drop it? Like, not a heavy drop, but drop it enough that you lose at least 3 places. Yay, we had 1 movement, and that was from a Honda. I'm guessing that was Zarco.
It's Quartararo getting up a place, yeah.
Why was...
Passing Zarco, I should say, yes.
Oh, so it was to do with Zarco. Thank you, Quartararo and Zarco. For French, thank you.
You sound like it's Eurovision. They don't give us any points anyway.
I thought they gave us at least 1 last time.
I can't remember.
I think they gave us 1.
Look, everybody agrees after the Olympics London 2012, that was our time.
Yeah, and then everyone just hates us ever since.
Yeah.
Though I am very appreciative at Eurovision when countries give us points because we never get any. We didn't get any at the public vote, which I do not believe. It's like that was a good start.
They were tactical though, weren't they?
Yeah.
A couple of things
I get very
zhuzhing over in front.
I keep getting very competitive at Eurovision. It increases every year. Right.
Yeah,
so,
medical director. Okay, that's not gone through.
What is this?
Okay, Alex Marquez taken to the medical centre for a checkup. Well,
Why?
Mark was there earlier on.
He didn't even have that bad of a crash.
Presumably the same thing as Mark as well. The genitalia was rubbed against the grass a bit too much.
I'm more concerned about Aldegar. I wouldn't.
Oh, hang on a minute, that's Bagnaia. Back through into 3rd place in the chicane, passing Pedro Costa.
Yay, movement!
Yes. New genitalia for the Marquez brothers, please. Don't let them design it themselves.
Their father's currently on the phone, just like,
Brings a whole new...
we may need a new son.
Brings a whole new meaning to the phrase, the Dr. Dangle. Which is where you stick your leg... Valentino Rossi started it. You stick your leg out to call the brake... to help with aero braking. Then everyone adopted it.
The Marquez's father might be on the phone to the mother, like, we might need a new son to take over from our sons at MotoGP.
Launch the grandchild initiative.
Tell one of them to start making a grandchild so we can actually have a lineage here.
Oh, the inside. There goes Maverick Vinales getting ahead of Franco Morbidelli for 5th position.
I can imagine them doing that.
Hey, well, Valentina Valle has 2 daughters.
Just like get a whole lineage of like MotoGP riders and then just take over the sport, and it's just going to be one day the entirety of descendants of them.
The chat is asking, let's see what people say. Bez, bodyguard Marquez, yeah. What's
Body
happened
slam more like.
What's happened to Bagnaia? Was he saving tyre pressure? Possible.
I think he just lost it.
Correct me if I'm wrong, we're just seeing... Oh, isn't the liquid supposed to be blue, not red?
What is it? Oh, yes, actually, it is meant to be.
It was red, wasn't it? I saw that, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, my media bachelor's degree just clicked in there for a second.
Yeah,
I thought,
because of
what?
certain people's possible phobias, they're not actually meant to have it red.
And it was.
Yeah, it's meant to be blue.
Note that down for the always, and I'll read into that later to see if anybody's complained about it. Just because it's meant to be blue.
It is.
Is that that Family Guy
I've
made the
never
joke? Show whatever you want, just make it blue.
I've never seen an advert like that with red. Ralph Hernandez has a track limits warning, which honestly, given who's around him, I understand why.
Are we going to go see the F1 movie, by the way?
I don't know. Depends on money and timings and whether actually people want to get out of bed. Me.
Yes, you.
I like my bedroom. It's nice and all my stuff is there. And I have food.
One of these days I'll set fire to you.
I'm not leaving. I'll put it out. I mean, I have a bottle of wine there. I don't think that'd do much, but...
It'll probably accelerate it, or whatever.
I have a blanket. I can put it out.
Bez is making a return from a terrible, disastrous 3-4 season. It's lovely to see him fighting up at the front. Simply that, Bez 72. I agree. It's wonderful to see Bezzecchi back in form and with Aprilia, who is a team that can win. They just need to get their act together. Pedro Costa, we've got a 4-way fight for the lead with 10 laps to go here in Assen. Why are we not excited? excited. I'm very excited about this.
As am I. And also, you're much happier now that the fan's on.
Yeah. Cool air. Nice air.
Let's just say, I think you're definitely going to be a cold country holiday person.
Look, I do not see why people will go on holiday to boiling hot countries and sit there and frazzle and be angry instead of relaxing when you could go skiing.
Or ice fishing.
No, that's too cold.
It's perfect for me.
Yeah, skiing.
Again!
Yeah. Skiing.
Jeez, how many of those adverts do we need?
Skiing, honestly, skiing. I'd love to go skiing.
But terrifying.
I'm fine in cold weather.
Can I stay in the lodge and have hot chocolate?
Yes, and then we'll knock over a grandfather clock to hit your ankle so you can fake that you had a...
You knew where I was going.
Yeah, so you can fake having an ankle injury. Oh, yes, I dislocated my ankle skiing.
I have had an ankle injury before, but that was 11 years ago. Almost.
Yeah, coming up here to Silver... By the way, chaps, there's nothing happening in the race right now, but Megan coming into the commentary box at Silverstone for British Touring Cars in 2014, or was it 15?
When was I 9? 14.
14. With her boot on, sticks it up alongside me in the commentary box, giving me absolutely no room, nicks my chair.
I'm sorry I almost tore my ligament in half.
Yeah, but that's exactly what James Hunt did. I'm surprised you didn't come in and lay down and to look up at the monitor, like James at Silverstone.
I wanted to. You didn't want me to. Turn 12. You said I wouldn't be able to see anything.
Well, you wouldn't. Did you?
That was the point. I could sleep.
Lay down on the floor right now and see if you can see that time.
I'm not laying down on
Oh,
this
that's
floor.
all right, because I've got another one there for you. There's no escape.
Ah! That door. That's escape.
Yeah, well, Mark's keeping his pace. Come on! Where's the go moment? There isn't a go moment. We're waiting
Start
for
the
the
race.
punch. And it's not happening. Give me a dissatisfying look. Come on, look, this is tasty. You've got Mark, Bezzecchi, Bagnaia, Acosta, all in a row. And you just sort of want to claw at them to go, do something. It's like a cat.
I kind of just want to push them over.
Or an angry bunny.
Yeah.
I've seen angry bunnies.
They eat wires.
They do eat wires.
I think cats are funny.
Right.
Especially when they push things
I think
over.
Amy said they might have overheated today.
The bunnies.
Yeah, they've sat outside. She put her hand on them with the boiling hot. They've just sat outside, but they haven't come. They haven't. The door was open. They haven't worked out it's cold inside.
You should just pick them up and just put them in front of the fridge.
They'd hop back outside.
Shut them in the fridge for a bit.
That's called killing your rabbits.
No, if you only do it for like 2 minutes and then they're just nice and cool again and then you can take them back outside. Why do I sound like Stalin?
Do you want to defrost? Do you want to defrost them as well and put them in the oven and gas mark through? What, Megan? Come on.
I mean, in winter. Just turn the heat on and keep the oven closed. Oh, no, turn the grill on, put it to a slight degree, and then it heats up the house.
Amy's now very much like, whoa.
Don't put the rabbits in it, of course.
Yeah, that'd be ludicrous, wouldn't it?
Yes. Unless you're making stew and they were just random rabbits.
Megan.
What? Some people do make that.
Bashini and Binder moved over.
Oh, twitch something in...
Twitch.
Yes.
It's the rabbits.
In my shoulder blade.
It's Riley and Rosie getting their revenge on you.
Oh, this is between Marquez and Acosta again.
I still think Acosta hits it.
I still believe in Acosta did nothing wrong.
He didn't do it deliberately, but they did touch.
He had nowhere to go. He was literally on the curbs. Maybe Alex should have gave him more room.
A racing instant, yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's like that was happening whatever they would do. Why are they all cheering in the background? What happened while we were on replay? Nothing. Why are you cheering?
Fake crowd noise. Oh, hang on, Morbidelli. Stays ahead of Digi by cutting the last corner.
Almost stayed on. Almost went on the green, and also, why did I just see that camera angle so low? How low do they want to go?
In one of the Moto2 races at the start, they had to duck because it was so low. They misjudged the height, so they came out the last corner and all the riders had to duck.
Obviously, they still
Oh,
misjudged.
they hit each other.
went wide.
Morbidelli and Digi touched each other coming into the chicane, and that forced Morbidelli off the track.
You should never hit your teammate.
It's sort of a guideline in MotoGP, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Unless they impede you, then hit them full force in the head. With your hand, of course. Just like, do you know...
With a bunny on a stick?
No. Just like that.
I thought you were actually going to hit me then, because that was going to
No,
be the perfect excuse to...
No, I wasn't going to hit you, because I know you haven't had a lot of sleep and you're warm and I don't want to be that cruel. I know, surprising for me.
I've made her Oreo milkshakes the last couple of days.
You have, they were very nice.
We need more.
We can get them just in case. Do you know the weird thing is? I could have sworn we actually did have Oreos in the
We did!
house.
I had a packet!
I could have sworn you even showed it to me.
I know, I went, here, look, I got some more. Put them in the thing.
But
they've
they're
gone.
not on the receipt.
No, they've gone.
I don't understand this.
The case of the missing things, yeah.
Like 20 or 26.
I like that from Charles. It's Morbin time.
Lap 21. Did I see movement? No.
6 to go.
Woohoo!
And nothing is happening yet.
Someone crash into another someone.
Just give us an overtake, because Bezzecchi might actually get the win here.
Actually, you know what? Bezzecchi, you win, please.
It's very unusual to see Marc Marquez as prey.
Yeah. Something tells me Bezzecchi's just been watching people and decided, do you know what? I want to do this. And that's Morbidelli getting a long lap penalty. Gone on the green too many times.
Yep, shortcut the final chicane. Clearly gained an advantage.
That was something else.
That was Marquez. Track limits warning. Marc Marquez, track limits warning, Megan. So the race leader has been given a track limits warning. If he has to do it again. Oh, and the grass is on fire again.
Oh, yay.
In Austria, the grass is on fire again in Austria, in F1.
Morbidelli long lap penalty due to shortcut at turn 17. And, yeah, the grass. I like it when the grass catches fire.
You're in the box for happiness, right?
Yeah. Honestly, when you know Mark is feeling the pressure is when he gets track limits warnings.
Yeah. Glenn, what is happening in the race commentate? I'm telling you, nothing is happening right now.
Unless you want us to give you a play-by-play of the last... Oh, something!
Finally, yeah, because Morbidelli is going to dive through to defend. Digi's got through on the inside line of the chicane, so Digi's now repassed Morbidelli.
Chantra gets a track limits warning, and Morbidelli in turn goes slightly too far on to the corner. Yeah, for some reason, over the past like 7 laps...
It's quieting down a lot.
Yeah, and I'm going to allow the Q word to be said, because maybe something else will happen.
And it has, because we've got Binder, back ahead of Zarco, middle ahead of Rins, and Alicia's dropped back, and there's Morbidelli taking his long lap penalty. But he does think he'll lose a position anyway down the order. No, he doesn't.
No.
Morbidelli's too far back. Go on.
Say the Q word again, we might get a crash. Not a big one, just a oops crash. And that was another movement. That was from Jack Miller getting passed by Rins. And Morbidelli has completed his long lap penalty. And Remy, if you are watching, the reason I'm not replying is I'm currently commentating. I can see you've sent me messages and I know you're watching Squid Game. I'm sorry for what you're going to watch.
Spoilers.
Yes.
Not for me, for them, because people might not have finished it.
I know. I'm sorry for everyone as well when you watch. Oh! Morbidelli's got another track limits warning!
So he just had the penalty. What's he possibly done now?
Doesn't that mean, like, he gets something else?
If he does it again, he'll get another penalty. It sort of resets itself on the delta time.
Oh, that's not fair.
Tell you what, though, Bezzecchi is just pacing himself, isn't he, behind Mark? I've got a feeling this Aprilia is faster.
I hope it is, and then on the last lap, he's just like, surprise!
Arguably, Bezzecchi looked into winning the British Grand Prix at Silverstone because of Quartararo's engine failure. But he was deserving in second place. Here, it could show everybody, look, we're good. Medical, Alex Marquez has to be declared unfit for a left hand fracture.
Oh!
Alex Marquez is unfit, a left hand fracture for the second place in the World Championship.
Well,
this is massive.
That's Mark winning the championship, and now Alex is out of contention.
The gap stands at 68 points after this race. Mark is effectively world champion at the halfway stage of the year. And we're going to the German Grand Prix next time out, where he is king of the ring.
How far away is that? 2 weeks. Can a hand fracture heal in 2 weeks?
Well, we saw Lance Stroll have surgery and recover in 2 weeks.
Maybe Alex can do the same thing.
Yeah, I would say it's possible.
Maybe he'll miss one, because obviously he has to move the bike a lot with his hands.
But Alex Marquez declared unfit after a left hand fracture.
How did he fracture his hand? His teammate, I think, high-sided and seems fine when he falls down. For some reason, he fractures his hand. He's not left-handed, is he?
Not as far as I know.
Good. That would be a real shame if he was.
It started the weekend with Alex Marquez naked, literally. His torso and genitalia, just literally. I do not like the fact that I know that Alex Marquez is so clean-shaven. I don't like it to know that fact. But his pelvic and buttocks were on show with his, ironically, left hand.
Why?
It was the latest thing Grassini did in their thing for Assen. Dutch nudist beach.
Oh.
Remember?
No.
Remember David Coulthard being naked on the Channel 4 show?
No, and I'm really glad I don't know.
Yes. So we're fortunate that's a memory that we also share.
3 laps to go of the race, and I'm pretty sure that was Zarco passing Jack Miller for 13th. And can someone, one person at least, crash so that it can be everyone getting points in the race? Because I think that would be a really nice thing to happen. I mean, obviously not for the person that crashes out, but still, for everyone else, it's a really nice day. Hand fracture.
Yeah, is Bezzecchi going to get ahead here? Because he's toying with him, I feel.
I don't need to see.
Will you suffer?
No, I don't need to see.
You suffer the same as us.
No, I don't.
Your fate shall be the same as ours. 2 to go.
No, I don't want to.
Oh, come on, that was perfect. Your fate would be the same as ours.
I don't remember this line.
No, Anakin to Palpatine, but ours.
Oh, very
Come
funny.
on, I was doing a funny joke. Perfectly.
Acosta, track limits warning. Very funny.
Marquez gained 0.5 of a second.
2 laps to go.
I think Bezzecchi's happy with second place. Mark's going to win again in 2025. And then once again, he'll do the double. That's that track limits warning again, isn't it?
No, that was a movement. That was Alicia Spargo going into last place. Oh, come on. Of all the people to be in last, why Alicia? Currently in a battle with Chantra right now.
I agree with the chat. Mark is trying to pull away. 110% trying to pull away.
I find it funny the fact that we know that his brother has a hand fracture, but he does not know.
Yeah, credit to Sky Sports F1 quickly. After the F1 movie did a terrible job at representing women in motorsport, with the female lead sleeping with Brad Pitt and the other female tyre mechanic botching her first stop and then hating it as well. I'm glad to see that Sky have actually gone and interviewed every female in Formula 1 they can find on the grid at key positions as well. So, well done. And they've got Bernie Collins doing it as well. So, well done, Sky, showing representation.
Good. Last lap.
Marc Marquez leads by 0.7 of a second to Marco Bezzecchi with Bagnaia in third. 0.7 the gap. I think Mark's got this. Unless Mark drops it, this should be good.
Drop it, drop it, drop it. I'm sorry, Mark, but I want this championship to at least have a hope of survival.
Yes, but I don't want Bezzecchi to look into yet another race win in his eyes. He deserves a race win.
Okay, fine. Bezzecchi, go past him and then get him to drop it. Is that fair?
Yeah, Augustini's watching on the Aprilia pit wall, hoping that Marco Bezzecchi can get a race win, but he's watching it from one legend of motorcycle racing to another with Marc Marquez. He is redefined. Oh, did he touch the curb? Did he touch the blue?
I think he did.
And you're not allowed to do that in the last lap. Mark, I think he touched the blue.
Oh, I really hope he does. It didn't now, because then I don't want him to be disqualified.
This...
Somehow. He already has track limits warning. So.
Yeah, so if you get it again, it's a penalty. And even if you do it on the last lap, you're not allowed to touch the blue or green paint. And I think Marquez did do that through the Ruskaduk. Last sector coming through now. And Marc Marquez is going to be on for yet another victory. They boot him in Mugello. They'll cheer him in Assen. Marc Marquez doubles up in the TT and wins round 10 of the championship. He extends his lead in the championship to 68 points. And as we go to the Saxon Ring, he will be king there once more. Marquez, Bezzecchi back now at 1, 2, 3. He's chasing the line because Quartararo's going to go over the line. And 56 thousandths between Bastianini and Quartararo.
Ow.
What did you do? Crack your...
No, my right foot.
Megan's been declared unfit with a right foot fracture.
It's not a fracture, it's just it's been very sensitive over the past couple of weeks, given I kind of hurt my ligament again. Yellow flag
That's
in
fine.
Sector 3. I'm guessing that's gravel related. Bless you. Bless you. Right.
We have to rush. Final thoughts.
Very well done. Shame for Alex, though.
Marc Marquez victorious will bring you all the news. MotoGP returns in 2 weeks' time for the Saxon Ring and the German Grand Prix. Join us there. Marc Marquez, though, equals Agostini as the second rider with the most Grand Prix MotoGP wins at 68. Another legend is born. We'll see you in Germany. Bye-bye.